Hello, everybody. I am coming to you from the lounge in the Newark airport. So I hope it's not too loud. I'm on my way home from 3 amazing weeks in Europe and some amazing classes and just so much change and so many conversations about being different in the world, being a leader, and creating the world that we know is possible. And on the flight, I watched a movie about Harriett Tubman, who it's a great movie. I recommend it. It's called Harriet. She was, if you don't know who she was a woman in the United States that was really, really dynamically instrumental in ending slavery. And as a black woman in the 1800s, escaped from slavery and went back and freed, you know, probably close to 1,000 slaves, I think, over time, over her life, by her own hands, and then, of course, by everything else she did on a larger scale. And it was such an inspirational movie, and to me matched so much of what we played with in a lot of the classes that I was in and the conversations we had in Europe, which is like really knowing what you know, knowing what's true for you, being willing to commit to that reality and going for it. And so many people, when she started to go back and go to get her family and rescue all the other slaves. People told her not to do it. They were like, "That's a bad idea. You're going to get caught. You're going to get killed. You're going to get abused." And but she wasn't. She was really willing to follow her knowing, and she had a very religious, very close connection with God, and got a lot of guidance from her religion and her connection to God, and to me that's quite just being willing to know what we know, and whether it's God is the source of it for you, or just your own knowing, or your body, or the universe, wherever you get intuition, awareness, knowing from. It is really one of the most sort of reliable pragmatic and unwavering things that we can tap into for to create a different reality, and to truly be leaders of our own lives, and to go for it in the creation of the world that we would like to live in and we would like to see. And when we do that, people so many of us know things and have ideas about things that other people just don't. They don't know. And I've looked at this a lot with the work that I do, because a lot of times I don't really know how to talk about it. People ask me what I do, and I'm like, how much time do you have? Because it isn't something that exists in this world. It's something that I almost feel sometimes like I have to educate people before I can even tell them what I do. Because what I do is so different, and what so many of us do is so different. And when you do things in the world, whether it's your work or just how you live, that's really about what's true for you, following your knowing, being willing to be different. There will not be very many people that will get it or see it or understand it. And are you willing to still follow it, and go for it, with the knowing of what it is that you know? And because everybody at every turn will second guess you, will challenge you, will make you doubt yourself, will tell you it's a bad idea. And it's not about ignoring that, but it's also not at all about listening to other people's points of view about where we're coming from. It's really what is it that you know? What is it that you would like to do? What is it that you know about your business and how you would like to run your business? How you would what do you know about what's going to work? What do you know about what's going to work as a parent? What do you know about what's going to work with your body? And what if no doctor could give you that information? It's information that you have to get, or no parenting coach could give you that information, or no business coach could give you that information. It's about you trusting that and going for it, because the more each one of us does that and is willing to go in that direction and move in the direction of, it's getting very loud around here, move in the direction of creating the world that we know is possible, the more we have a different world. And we can pay attention to all the shit going on in the world right now, and the war and the this and the that, and all of the polarization and fighting, and it's everywhere. We can pay attention to it, we can be distracted by it, or we can say, not in my world and not on my watch, and this is the world that I would like to live in. This is the world that I know is possible, and this is what I'm going to create. And don't think for a moment that you creating a life that you love and following what is true for you is insignificant. It's the only way that we will have a world where there are happy people and people that are fulfilled and enjoying their lives. And that is an energy that is so absent in the world. It's so missing and so required. It's not about saving other people. It's about being happy yourself and inspiring other people from that choice to choose, to know that they can choose that, to know that they can have that for themselves. That's the only real way that change gets created. So what do you know that is so different that nobody else knows? And would you be willing to go for it? Would you be willing to create it? Would you be willing to choose it and move in the direction of that? Even if everybody tells you that you're crazy, would you be willing to keep going and create a different world and a different reality for you, even if nobody else even ever sees it? It's like you having a different reality is such a gift. So thanks for watching.